The particle form of substance. The particle form of substances. In this chapter, we are going to learn particles form of substances which are found in solid, liquid and gas form. Hello children. Today we will study about few substances which are made up of small particles which are not visible to us with our naked eye. There are pure substance and impure substance. Pure substance is the one in which all particles are similar to each other. For example, sugar is pure substance. Oxygen is another pure substance. An impure substance is a mixture of one or more substances. For example, dusty wind is a mixture because dust is clearly visible in air. A substance is a mixture. We find it to be in solid, a liquid or a gas. Some examples of mixture are as follows. Soil is a mixture of sand, clay, decayed remains of plants and animals and various salts. Milk is a mixture of water, cream, calcium and vitamins. Air is a mixture of oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, water vapor and other gases. When bottle of perfume is opened, the fragrance sprayed all around. We cannot see the particles of the perfume, but the spreading fragrance tells us that its particles are spreading the surround air. Solids like gold, iron, wood, liquids like water, milk, kerosene and petrol, and gases like oxygen, carbon dioxide and cooking gas, all substances are made up of minute particles. Children, what do you observe when you see your friend decorating blackboard with colored chalks? You see colored dust of chalk lying on the ground. So they are particles of chalk. Children, what do you see when your new house is being drilled with machine to nail the wall to fix cabinets? We see when the man starts drilling, fine dust particles falls to the ground. They are the particles of cement and bricks. Children, we all have seen small particles of chalk, cement, bricks, iron, brass, coal. Each of these particles is made of millions of minute particles of that material which cannot be seen with naked eyes. Come children, let us study the particle form of substances that dissolve in water. Many substances like salt, sugar, alum dissolve in water. What happens when a solid dissolves? Activity. Take some water in a glass. Add to it 2 or 3 cubes of jaggery and observe them very carefully. You will see a creamish brown color in the water in the upper part. Where does this color come from? We see that the cubes of jaggery at the bottom of the glass become smaller and smaller in size and finally disappear. Particles of jaggery separate from cubes and slowly spread throughout the water. That is why the water gets a creamish brown color. However, the particles are so small in size that we cannot see them. Now let us study what are matter and its properties. Objects are made of substance and substances are made of small particles. We can touch substances. Whatever we can see, touch or feel is called matter. We cannot see air, but we can feel it. So air is matter. Substances are made up of matter. The matter in different substances is different. Come on children, let us perform one activity and prove that matter occupies space. Activity. Fill a container with water to the brim. Drop a stone into the container. What do you see? Some of the water spills. Why did that happen? The stone took some of the space in the container, so some water spilled out. This demonstrates to us that the property that matter occupies space. So children, in our next activity, let us study matter has mass. Activity. Place a 1 kilo sweet box in one pan of a balance and a half kilo sweet box in the other. The pan with 1 kilo sweet box goes down because the quantity of matter in it's greater as compared to that in the half kilo box. The quantity of matter in a substance is called its mass. So with the help of the two activities shown above, we came to a conclusion that matter occupies space and that matter has mass. Let us now study about substances and objects. We know that some substances in nature can be used in the same form in which they occur. We do not have to make any changes in wood or coal to use them as fuels. But to make furniture from the wood, we have to make certain changes, such as cutting it into proper shapes and joining them together to make specific furniture. This proves that we have to use substances to make that objects. Objects have a specific shape. Their parts are put together to form a specific structure. Objects are made of substances. Soil, glass, and wood are substances or materials. They are used to make objects like clay pot, a glass bottle, and a wooden furniture. Summary. All substances are made up of very minute particles. Substances are made up of matter. When a substance dissolves in a liquid, its particles separate from it and spread throughout the liquid. Matter occupies space and matter has mass. Objects are made up of substances. They have specific shape and structure. So that is all for this section, student. Good going and keep learning.